welcome to Coloring with Shirley. Today we're gonna focus on the foliage. Thinking today is gonna be the last day, and I'm gonna do, like I said before, I'm gonna do this part the quick way, and then we're gonna be more detail on the leaves on the outside. Besides that, let's just get started. The first thing, and like I've been using the Castle Arts color pencils, so I'm gonna be using those again today. And the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of like I'm gonna select some of the colors. So I'm gonna start with a light green, and then a couple of darker tones, my black of course on this side, and then I'm gonna go for a yellow to do some highlights with. So right now I have 5 colors I'm gonna start with. I don't know if I'm gonna use them all or not, but that's the plan right now. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do the center. So I'm gonna use 061, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover all of the foliage. And you have to see here which part is foliage and which part is kind of this ribbon, I have here. So I'm doing medium pressure, and I'm just covering all of the foliage that I see. So that's all of the foliage I see, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab the yellow, and in the parts where it kind of goes like that, I'm gonna go high pressure and make a line. So I'm picking them at random. It's kind of like where I can imagine the sun could get to it, so I'm doing high pressure on those sides. And as you see, I pick one leaf kind of, then I decide I'm gonna do it on the left or on the right. So I pick this one on the left, then this one right here I'm gonna pick this side, and on this one I'm gonna pick this side. So that's what I'm doing. Each leaf I'm kind of picking one side to do with the yellow. That's gonna start giving it some depth. Hopefully you can see the difference. All right, now I'm gonna get another. Oh, the yellow was 001, and now I'm gonna get 059, and I'm gonna go ahead and start from the center up. High pressure, loosen up, and then like the bottom of it towards the center, high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up. I'm gonna do that on all of them. High pressure, loosen up. Okay, I'm gonna do actually these bars that look kind of behind. I'm gonna cover the whole thing the same color, medium pressure, because those look like kind of they're like behind everything, so I want them to have shadows so they show more underneath. Okay, and now with a darker green, which is 055, I want to create shadow now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see the leaf, and then I'm gonna make a line right next to it, and that's gonna create the shadow under it. Next to it on the outside, and that creates a shadow, and then it looks like the leaf next to it is under it. Okay, so that was my shadows, and then with the black I'm gonna go ahead and create even more, but at this time I'm going high pressure and start loosening up really quick, and in it, just in some spaces. I'm not gonna do it all. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some corners and do that. Now with 061, that was the first color we used. Now I'm just gonna go over it, medium pressure, and that's how I'm gonna finish, kind of all over everything. Alright, and that's kind of my quick way to do a big space. Now if you want to do something more detailed, then we're gonna focus on this part here. And what I want to do is I want to layer first my lightest color, which is 001, the yellowish. Then I'm gonna get this 061, and I'm gonna do medium pressure and then start loosening it up. Now I'm gonna go on the outside with the yellow, high pressure, and then as we go in we start loosening it up. Then I'm gonna get 059, I'm gonna do high pressure and start loosening it up from the center, but notice I didn't went from here to here, I went from the middle to here and then into this little line, kind of the vein of the leaf, and that makes it look more roundish. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the black 071, and I'm gonna create my shadow. High pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up. Alright, and 0.55, I want to go over that black. I'm kind of burnish it a little bit. Right, and that's a little more detail than the center. The center was kind of quick, and then we can do the same with all of the rest. Start with 0.01. Then we will go with 0.61 and we start high pressure, loosen up in the center. And then we go with 0.59. We go to the corner and we start high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up, and then like kind of towards the veins of the leaf. High pressure, loosen up. Then I'm gonna go with 0.55 and create some shadow. High pressure, loosen up. Then I want to go back to a yellow, 0.01. Put high pressure in the corner and start loosening up. And then I'm just gonna repeat the same on all of them on the side. Then again we start with the yellow first. Then I'm gonna go with the lightest green, 0.61, and that's the one that goes in the middle and starts loosening up. Then with the second, they go like yellow, the light, very light green, then the middle one, and then a darker tone. So with the one in the middle, which is 0.59, that's the one where I'm gonna do kind of like the separation of each vein. High pressure and then loosen up, high pressure, loosen up. And with the darker green, that's my shadow, so I want to go and create a shadow here because this leaf is kind of on top of that one. Same thing here. Then same thing right here. And this one I just want to create some shadow. And with the black, I go with the very corners, high pressure, and then loosen up right away. I just want to kind of create some depth, not really go into too much detail with the black. Maybe put some here as well under the flower so the flower pops out more. And let's do some shadowing here. Alright, and that will be more detailed foliage where you go more into the veins here, and you make it pop out a little more. This one will be kind of to cover a big area if you want to do it faster. I'm gonna repeat the same process all around it, but for now I'm gonna move on to the ribbon so we can finish that. And I want to do the ribbon kind of red, I think. So I'm gonna just pick any red and take actually a light red or pinkish. Let's do a pinkish color to start with. So I'm gonna go for 031 on my Castle Arts, and I'm gonna cover all the ribbon. This is very softly, I'm just covering it with the color. I'm not trying to create any shades or anything, just evenly covering all of it. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a medium red and then a dark reddish tone. So I grabbed 022 and then 025. So with 022 I want to go from the corner, like under the flower, and start high pressure and then start loosening it up towards this side of the ribbon, but I'm still high pressure towards the corner here. So high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up on the next one. So this is creating just a shadow and some depth for it, so now it looks more kind of roundish, more 3D. Now I'm gonna cover all of these on middle pressure, all of it, because that's gonna be a darker tone, so I'm gonna go over it with another color. For this one I'm gonna go high pressure here in the corner and here, and then I'm gonna start loosening it up towards this side. So high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up. The ribbons here, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be high pressure on this side, and then you're gonna start loosening it up towards this side. When they're so close here, normally I just do high pressure and just leave it like that until it starts being very far apart is when I start loosening it up. Okay, high pressure, loosen up. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. High pressure on the corners here, and then I'm gonna start loosening it up towards the outside of the page. On this one right here, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on this part. I'm just gonna cover it medium pressure. For this one, I'm gonna start high pressure towards the leaf, and then I start loosening it up as we go up. And then here, high pressure and loosen up. Okay. And now with the darker tone, 025, I'm gonna go over these two parts and make them even darker, so I'm putting high pressure on them. And then I'm gonna go in the very corners and add some of that color. And then in the edge with the flower, I'm gonna do the same thing to create some shadow from the flower. And some here to make it look like it's under this ribbon is under these ribbons. Now with the black 071, I want to go and add to the darker part. So that part that we cover with the two colors, gonna start high pressure and then start loosening up with the black. And this one as well, high pressure, loosen up. And now I'm going back to those corners and just making putting a little bit of color, not too much. Same here, loosen it up. Okay, I want to create some shadow here, so just a little line and that's it. Now I want to use the white. The white of this color is set of colors is not that great, but I want to burnish this pinkish we put first. So if you have a better white from another set, you might want to use that instead to burnish. And that's it, guys. Then you're just gonna repeat kind of the same thing we did here all around it for the leaves. Let's do kind of like the bottoms of them. So I'm gonna start with 061, and then that's gonna be my bottom for them. And then with the darkest green, which was 055, and I'm gonna go from the bottom up, high pressure, and then start loosening it up. High pressure, loosen up, and here high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up, and high pressure, loosen up towards the sides. And that's how I would do that. I will also add some of the dark, the 071, to the corners here, just to make it more 3D, like there's a lot of shadow in between the greenery of the flower and the actual flower. And that's it. So this is gonna complete these mandala. Of course, you should finish up the rest around it using kind of the same technique we did on the foliage and the ribbon. And I'm gonna show you how mine looked like at the end of this video. But first, I want to tell you, next week we're not gonna start a new project. I'm gonna have a review of the Black Widow color pencils, and I really like those. I only bought one of the sets. I wanted to give it a try before anything, and I really like it, but more of that next week. And then the week after is when we're gonna start a new project. I haven't decided which one yet. We're gonna pick one of these, so I'll let you know which one I'm gonna do next time, but one of these is the one we're gonna do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the color along with me. I truly enjoyed making it with you, and I love to hear from you guys. So if you have any comments, leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to see the the weekly videos, please click on the bell after you subscribe so you can get notified right away after I upload a video. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.